So for the past few days in the Souls RNG Discord server, 53 Axes has been posting about his health and how he is in the hospital due to some complications. If you haven't been keeping up with that, then I'll show you some screenshots and a bit of in the video later on. I hope he does get well soon. Hopefully the doctor did say that his recovery should be swift and hopefully there'll be no further complications. But aside from that, the main thing that's been pointed out that he's recently said a few hours ago is that apparently there will be a second part to Error 8.5. And now if you guys don't already know, Error 8 is already split into two parts. We have Error 8 and Error 8.5. Error 8.5 was meant to be the second part of the update because I believe they had too many ideas to fit into Error 8, or they just didn't get the time for it as they were being somewhat rushed by the community. So they split it up, and now apparently they may be splitting it again. I'll put the screenshot on screen so you can see what I'm talking about, and apparently 53 Axes says that there are too many things for Error 8.5, so they may have to split it up into two separate parts of Error 8.5, specifically for the auras, but this could also be extra content if they feel like it or want to develop onto that. Now, while this isn't a really bad thing, I think it definitely gives people more content to look forward to, but my confusion is, why are they splitting an already splitted update into two parts? It's a little bit confusing as I don't know what they're specifically going to call it, but by the sounds of it, it's probably going to be something like Error 8.75 or Error 8.66, because they might put back the Error 8.5 update to be something like Error 8.33. As you can see here, starting off from 54XYZ, we can see here we have some bad news. Axis' health has deteriorated so much that he is currently in the hospital, so Error 8.5 and summer events have been delayed a little bit. 53 Axis came forward and said, I did an endoscopy. I was going to leave the hospital today, but the doctor told me my entire stomach was swollen and bleeding profusely. So I think I'll be here longer for treatment. The update will be delayed even more. I'm sorry to have to keep you all waiting. A day later, he came forward again and said the doctor said it's not too serious and he'll be leaving the hospital tomorrow, which was great news, as this obviously means he won't have too bad of complications, so he can keep moving forward on the update in his life. And now, just a few hours ago, he said, quick announcement before the update, there were so many things related to the system in this update and I'm specifically in charge of the aura, so unfortunately I think there'll be a fewer auras added to this update because my health condition has deteriorated. But this update will be updated in two parts, so please look forward to part 2 for update regarding this update edition. Obviously, as you can see here, the auras are the second to last unfinished thing aside from the systems, meaning that they'll probably have to do a bit of extra work on those, but as they might have implied before, they're going to cut down on that, and they're going to put the rest of it into sort of like a second part of the update. Now, I'm not all too sure how this is going to work out, but more content sounds fun and I can't really complain, so yeah. But aside from all that, that's the end of the video, so thank you for watching, and it'd be appreciated if you liked and subscribed, and hopefully 53 Axes will have a good recovery. Goodbye.